individual.
Sure.
It's exclusive to, so my diet plan may not work for you.
Yes.
Okay, so then that brings me to Kwatime's question about the plant thing with the food, like the vegetables, the carbohydrates, and the protein. So that's what works for you.
Not for me per se, but that is the general, for the general population.
Okay.
That is for the general population. But if you want a diet plan, it is based on your weight, your height, your food preferences, your medical condition, your religion.
All religion comes into
yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes. So if we are, there are some religions that don't take certain types of fish. Okay. Your food preferences. Somebody might like chicken. Somebody might not want chicken.
Like
so if you are running a diet plan and they are doing so take chicken. The person is not going to follow that diet plan. Okay. So it involves a lot. It involves your preferences, a whole lot.
Okay.
Yeah. And I feel like to get a diet plan, like you're supposed to come and see someone like you, a professional dietitian. And I don't think Ghanaians are really encouraged to do that. What do you think is the problem? Do you think it's probably the cost? Because I don't think it's free, right? So do you think it's the cost, or the fact that people need to be enlightened or like educated on it, like they need? Because we don't necessarily see like why we should come for a diet plan, but from what you're saying, it means it's really healthy. It's something we all need as individuals. So what do you think is the problem, and what do you think should be done about it?
So I feel most of the time people don't have education about it. Okay. So when you say you're a dietitian, then it means what are you going to eat? No, it involves a lot. Okay. So it's the education that is the problem. Yes. So a lot of people, I come across people, and then you say you're a dietitian. What is that? And then you have to explain yourself into details. Oh, okay. Yes. So it's the education. Yes. So I'm sure as queens, as you're going to your communities, into the society, you educate them on the need to eat healthy, and then you encourage them, to see the dietitian as well.
Okay. We are still having the diet.
You can check on our rise
nutritional session with Dr. Ivy.
I'm a dietitian.
Yes, a rep from the Sankofa Natural Spices. Yes. I hope you're all having fun. We are learning a lot about dieting. So we can go out there and look so good and tell others about, good eating.
Eating healthy. So you realize we use coconut milk from fresh coconut for our rice. So you see, I spoke about fruits.
Yes.
You can add. Sometimes when you tell them, you can add some fruits to your food.
Maybe thinking about the oranges and the stuff like the other food. Like, how is it possible? But then I realized that people even use pawpaw to prepare stew.
To prepare stew and soup.
Yes. So it means it's possible.
It is possible.
But why Sankofa? You're a dietitian, right? So why Sankofa in particular?
Okay. So, we have a lot of spices on the market. And then, as I said, we want every Ghanaian to live healthy. Okay. But it seems like the lifestyle diseases are becoming too much. Yes. And then, as Nura, right?
Yeah, Nura.
Yes, she rightly said, sugar and then salt. Yes. And then we have realized that most of these other spices, they contain these MSGs, and then these MSGs, they are not good for our bodies.
Oh, okay.
So they can cause heart diseases, hypertension, kidney problems.
Okay.
Wow.
But Sankofa is 100% natural.
Wow.
Natural spice.
Wow.
Natural spice.
Wow.
Please, we can add our tomatoes. Who help us with the tomatoes?
Hey, Niggy.
So that is why.
Okay.
So we are campaigning on eating well.
Well,
okay.
great.
So our slogan is DDE.
DDE.
Yes, eating
healthy
well.
eating.
Healthy eating.
Healthy eating.
Yes.
Nah, healthy eating.
Healthy
DDE.
eating. Yes.
And so we
That
should
is correct.
try.
Yes,
Yeah,
DDE.
that is it.
Okay.
So we should try as much as possible. Yes, please. Oh, so we should try as much as possible to reduce the junk foods. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, you can.
Okay. I don't work with you, but I think I have a fair knowledge. So my first presentation, I talked about Adinkra symbols. In the Adinkra symbols, we have Adinkra called Sankofa.
Yeah.
Yes. And Sankofa means go back and take. So somebody like my father, he doesn't take some spices. He goes the natural way. And then he's very old and strong. But as compared to us,
Yes, it's true.
you understand? Yeah, so something like that. So like if we should go back, like the old times, yes, the old ways,
Yes.
yes,
And, sometimes
and
we
they are
ask ourselves,
strong.
What's causing
Yes.
them? Yeah, where are they living? What are
They
we
can
doing?
give birth to like 10,
10, and they are
but right
still-
now, thank you very much.
And also, you know what? It's very easy to use. Unlike going for rosemary, thyme, this, and then you're going to blend
everything
Some of
together.
them are this thing.
Great.
So you just stir it, and then you just put it. And
Wow.
then yes,
Sankofa natural
complete
spices.
everything is
DDE.
Let's respond. Sankofa natural spices.
DDE.
So we are going to
well.
add our
Any
sankofa
ojokpa.
stew, and then we'll add sankofa
Yes,
stew.
in Bono. How do you say it in Bono?
Yeah. No, DDE.
DDE.
Okay, and then in Ghana,
Jenny ojokpa.
Jenny Odupa. Oh, I like that.
Dumie.
Dumie. Wow. And then
Venyela.
Dimbenyala. Hey,
Apa
that's
is-
what it is. And then Adwanigi.
Dem summa.
Wow. Okay, so we'll add some of our sankofa curry as well. Okay.
We just did something in our language. It's very good.
Yes, yes. Okay.
Sankofa, you don't preserve it. You don't add any preservative. So, do you have a time limit for it? Like,
Yeah, so there's an expiring date on it. Okay. So for this, it's from 2023 to 2025.
Yes.
With no preservative.
Yes. So the sachet also helps, okay, to keep it fresh. Okay. I think I have some from about a year ago. It's still yeah, it's still like that. You know, we package it well.
Okay.
And you know, yes, you know, the natural ones is very healthy. I always encourage, if you can't do the other, just go for this and then you are good to go.
Yes.
And I feel like natural spices preserve like its original
Yes,
flavor. So
yes,
you
it
can
has its
taste it
original.
as it is. Like
It's not just the natural spices. Food itself,
Itself,
has its original flavor.
Right.
Okay. So you realize that sometimes our grandparents can eat without salt, without sugar, and then you ask yourself, how are they doing this?
How?
Yes.
How?
how is
Yes.
it possible?
Yes, how is it possible? You know, we have trained ourselves, we have trained our taste buds. That is the problem. We have trained our taste buds to taste sweet food.
It's true.
So, if, yes.
It's true.
That's
So, and then even vegetables can help us. Like if you are cooking and then you have a lot of onions in your food, it will taste nice, naturally, without the...
And to add to what Nura said about us getting the natural spice and everything, this one is it's like easy. It's convenient for you to just instead of you to grinding the everything, you just pick sankofa. You just
Yeah, then,
I said that I think you've made a very nice combination. My mother is good at mixing local spices. And then my house, like I said, we don't really take more of spicy, but we take sankofa. Yes, because there's some spices that my mother will mix, and then sometimes I would taste it and taste sankofa. It's almost like yes.
Sankofa.
So we have our fish, we have curry, stew, ginger, onion.
Oh, my personal favorite. Yeah, I was just gonna talk about it. That's my personal favorite. It's so delicious. And the beef and chicken. Oh God, so
Whenever you are
delicious.
preparing your spaghetti,
Yes.
just fry, just sprinkle.
Stop.
See, very,
In the
very
guando say chela.
How?
Stop. Like
So, how do you say it in Ghana?
Ikekpa.
What about you?
Basim.
Jai.
Our own is Chicho. Chicho. Basim.
Okay, so when you come here, you see that even though we use palm oil, there's no palm oil on the sauce.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, because that is how it's supposed to be. Okay.
Some of us will
The
pour
excess.
the oil, the gallon, everything.
Wow, the stew is really beautiful. Yeah.
Especially for palava.
Yes. For me, if I don't see the oil, it means that the thing is not
Not cooking.
Okay, I wanted to ask you a question about protein.
Okay.
Is more protein a problem?
Oh, okay. So, as I said, we have for everyone has their own dietary or caloric need. So, let's say, okay, so for the general population, we'd say you take about 40 to 60% of carbohydrates. So, not just the rice. Fruits have carbohydrates in them. Okay. Vegetables have some amounts of carbohydrates in them. Okay. And then even proteins have some amounts of carbs in them. Okay. And then your protein will be from 20 to 40%. Okay. Yes. And then your fat and your oil should be minimal. 10%. Yes. That is why our grandparents are live long.
Staying strong. And it's
Yes.
very strong. Looks so fit.
And then
Very small workouts. Very tired.
small workouts,
Small
we are
workouts,
tired. Yes.
Okay, let me take you back to our local. Talking of local stuffs, sankofa is natural, and like to us it's local because we've been using it over the years. The rice. What will you say about the perfume rice and the local rice? In like in health wise.
So we encourage people to eat whole grains. Whole grains means foods that have not been really processed, okay, have not passed through there. But these days, if you talk about these local, so you know these days even the local rice, they are processing it. Because it's like people are not purchasing the brown rice. So if you can do any of them, me, I don't really have a problem. You can do any of them. But if you want to do this, that is why we have vegetables here. So once our rice is cooked, we are going to add it to our rice. Okay. So at least we'll have some fiber. So the fiber that was taken from the rice, you can replace it.
Oh wow! That's great.
Because as I said, we have food preferences. So let's say Selom cannot take the brown rice. You can't force her. Then it means you are telling her to stop eating. Yes. So you have to find a way, okay, of fortifying her meals for her. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, ask.
Is there any food or is there any food combination that is toxic?
That is toxic. Okay. So I would say
I hope mine is not there.
I would say once you eat it and then you don't have any reaction to it. Okay. So if you eat and your body does not react to it or reject it, yes, you are fine. Sometimes today I was telling somebody, sometimes I do pawpaw with granules. Yes.
Wow.
Pawpaw with granules, yes. Wow. So it depends, no. So it depends on my schedule. Maybe if I'm not able to take lunch, I can do that as my lunch because I'll get carbohydrates, protein, fats. Yes. Wow. So the granules will give me the protein and some fats, and then some fiber. The pawpaw will give me some fiber and carbohydrates, and then minerals and vitamins. So I've eaten a healthy meal. Okay. Yes. So it depends on your preference as well.
Okay. Please.
I think growing up, they told us that we shouldn't eat cashew and milk.
But these days, people prepare
together.
Milk with cashew, smoothies, and
At the mention of granite, okay. So a combination like oat and granite, Tom Brown and granite, tea and granite.
I like Tom Brown and granite.
Okay.
Oats and granite.
Right. Is it healthy? And so I just want to know.
Just talk to me. Don't pass through corners. Just say
adding granite to almost every meal.
Look at me.
Is that healthy?
So granite has oils in them. Okay. So when you are taking that was why I was saying moderation is key. So whenever I'm talking, I say moderation is the key word here. Okay. The fact that I like oats and granules, sometimes when they are in the process of milling the oats, they add granules and then some other cereals to it.
Yeah.
So there's granules in it. So moderation is key. Okay. So you try to take it in moderate quantities. The fact that we are saying it's healthy doesn't mean that we should take it in excess. Okay. I always say that is one problem I have with Ghanaians. Once they hear you say this is healthy,
abuse.
They would abuse it. Yes. Because in it. Yes. And you see, even the oil, we didn't allow it to be so hot to the point that some people, because we say coconut oil is healthy, they'll put it on fire and then you see smoke coming before they will put, or somebody will tell you that if I'm cooking and then I put my vegetables and I don't hear the sound, it means I didn't cook well. When you do that, too much of heat is breaking the bonds in the oil. Okay. So the nutritive value of the oil is being destroyed.
So it becomes pointless by the end of the day.
So there's no use to use oil.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, please, no much.
I want to ask something about fruits.
Okay.
So you can't take pineapple and orange at the same time. I don't know.
And banana and milk.
Okay, I also know pineapple and water, chilled water.
Pineapple and orange. They say you can't take it on an empty stomach.
Yeah, I feel like the orange and pineapple, that's because of the acidic content.
Yes. So they usually say because of the acidic content.
So it's not healthy for the raw.
But ideally, your fruit should be your snack. Okay.
Snack.
Yes, as a snack. So your fruits, you should take your fruits as your snack. That is the ideal or one of the components of healthy eating. Okay. So instead of snacking on other things, you are supposed to snack on healthy foods. So healthy foods like your fruits, your vegetables, your seeds, and then some nuts. Please, we can add the tilapia seeds. So we have tilapia here.
Okay, so for the fruits, like we keep hearing eating fruits is healthy, but you know that people struggle with eating fruits, right? So can you?
Yes, added some
No, that's
salt.
stew.
No, I've not added.
So we shouldn't add salt.
Oh, you can. You can. It's to your taste. Yes. It's to your taste, so you can add the salt to it.
So can you opt for fruit juice, like natural fruit juice, in place of raw fruit?
Are we adding the fish right now? Is it
Doesn't
ready?
make any difference.
Okay. So one thing is that once you are blending the fruit, you are breaking the fiber in it. So once a while you can opt for your natural fruit juice, but it means you shouldn't strain it. When we blend it or we want to strain it, then Yes, so that you get it in your food. It shouldn't be done.
Okay. Oh wow. 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 Wow.
Please taste and see if the salt is okay. If you ask me to taste for the salt, I would.
Okay, please, moving a little from the fruits now to vegetables. Okay, there are some people who also struggle with the intake of like a lot of vegetables.
Wow. I think you have everything here in this house. Okay.
Yeah, every kind of person.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know eating vegetables like is healthy and all, and then I take vegetables, all right, but they said like you have to take it like a lot. So for instance, this thing probably if I am preparing it for myself like alone, I may just take like a quarter of this. Great. So in place of that, is there an alternative, or you must at all means put like a lot of vegetables, even though you cannot take it?
Okay. So because of that, you see where I told you when we're blending the onions, we added some spring onions, we added some bell pepper. So at least you can also do it in that way and then put it in your soup, your stew. Okay. Yes, please.
But you can't do without steam cry.
Oh, you are using onion and tomatoes. Onion and tomatoes are vegetables.
Right. Yeah. God bless you.
Oh, no.
Like, not too much. Maybe a little is fine. Yeah.
But I believe, it is a lifestyle something.
Yeah.
So if you have kids at home and then you are not taking fruits and vegetables, they grow not to like it. So it's a lifestyle change, okay? Now you are a queen. So you have to start eating healthy. So we'll start in bits. Okay? And then with time we'll be increasing, we'll gradually be increasing it.
Okay. Thank you.
So you can start in bits. But what is your favorite vegetable? You can use a lot of onion.
As for that, I can use a lot.
So onion, apart from the fiber, you have allicin in it. Okay. And then this allicin helps to manage high blood pressure. So it will go to the kidney. There's a hormone in the kidney,
is that healthy?
and then it will regulate it.
Oh, okay. Oh, so then it's fine, right?
You can.
It's fine.
And then you get some fibers in it as well.
God bless you.
And some other vitamins and minerals.
Looks like, or should I just put it?
Is it
Rice is
Onions is very healthy.
Oh no, it's you are.
Yes.
Can we add?
If you
do you
add
think
a
we
lot
should? I
of
don't
onions
think
in
we
your
add water.
soup and stew,
And there's water, so you need.
Because I need to
get something to cover it.
you need to
Do
see
you have
well.
a parchment paper or an aluminium foil?
You know, people even buy wache after they come and slice onions on it before
Yeah.
they eat.
No.
People slice onions on wache before they eat.
There are people that like
And I also think
veg.
yes. So if maybe you can transfer it to the mind thing.
This is repeated.
I like it in stew.
Like how we have to
In
get raw
stew,
onions.
a lot of onions on the stew. Yes, I love that.
And please, can we get a cover for this?
Yes, I will. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So that the
Yeah, I realized. Yeah.
I'm not mixing.
For me, I love carrot.
Yes. This is carrot. Take your roll.
Okay.
Carrot drink.
For me, eating is raw like
so
that.
is the
Carrot, cucumber, onion.
Is this okay?
Well, it's I think it's something that I've worked on, so now it's good. Yeah, now I take a
For me,
lot.
I am still working on
Yeah, because I mean initially,
transfer.
if you do not take a lot of water, because initially like I used to have that problem. I cannot take like water, a lot of water. Just like in a day, I could take like once a day till I start to like maybe in a day you should take this, bottle. So now I think it's working now. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So what did I miss? I heard you talking about water.
Yeah, so we're talking about like the vegetables we like individually. She likes carrots.
Okay.
She likes cucumber, and I like onions. And so she was saying that.
What about you, Nigi?
Actually, so with me, I think it's the environment I grew up in. So, Abayis region, we do more vegetables. So I've always loved vegetables. Yeah.
So I was even coming in to say that the vegetables are not just the cabbage, carrots, okra, garden
hibiscus,
yes, spinach.
Okay.
Yeah, our local vegetables. Okay. You know, let's say you have to turn banku with okra, you add garden eggs, you add okra, you add ademe. Right. Add ayoyo. So all these are vegetables. Okay. So when we say vegetables, don't go far to those ones. Sometimes they are expensive. Yes. And so if you are always going to buy the expensive ones, you would have problems with including them. But if you are coming down to our local, yes. So we should all try to eat Ghanaian food. Come back home. I know for the northern is TZ and I like it.
Ayoyo or hibiscus or okra.
Yes.
Come here,
Actually, I think.
Pepper.
Oh, but I know.
Sliced
Onions. Yes.
But with the nordness, most of our food is actually vegetable.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
most of our food. Because,
Liquid
yes.
food.
What about you?
We also have
Fufu with
actually yes.
consomme soup.
Yes, we are actually
Yes,
we do more of the greens. Actually, you know that we are the bread basket of Ghana.
Yes.
So as for vegetables, you know, we just have it. But personally, I love cucumber. I just take it all the time.
Ours is a work plan.
A work plan with potato.
With the Keta school boys. Oh my God.
One thing we can always count on is that the sun will always rise. A new beginning each day to do better and achieve more. For as long as you can remember, NLA has always been here, putting smiles on faces every day. Luto doctors were our neighborhood professors, always working to create fortune. On every street corner across Ghana, Luto writers made 590 available to everyone. Na Edel Biansem, they became more than family. Today, things have changed. Technology has made everything better. Now, your favorite NLA 590 game is mobile.